So I'm about to do the check my privilege video. I'm gonna check my privilege right here in front of everybody that's watching, which might not be that many people, but I still want to do it because I think it's important for me to check my privilege and acknowledge that I have it and use it to help people.
Put a finger down if you have been called a racial slur. Put a finger down if you've been followed in a store unnecessarily. Put a finger down if someone has crossed the street to avoid passing you. Put a finger down if you've had someone clench their purse in an elevator with you. Put a finger down if you've had someone step off of an elevator to keep from riding with you. Put a finger down if you've been accused of not being able to afford something expensive. Put a finger down if you have had fear in your heart when being stopped by the police. Put a finger down if you have never been given a pass on a citation that you deserved. Put a finger down if you have been stopped or detained by police for no valid reason. Put a finger down if you have been bullied solely because of your race. Put a finger down if you have been denied service solely because of the color of your skin. Put a finger down if you've ever had to teach your child how not to get killed by the police. Any fingers left? That's privilege.
8. I have 8 left. That's more, that's like 80% of all of these privilege factors. Well, like telling your child that they might get shot by a cop one day, or having to prepare them for that is like so sad. And I feel so sad for the next generation of Black children that are growing up and seeing this, are scared right now for their lives and their futures. And I wish that people would empathize more. It's like, what the fuck is the All Lives Matter movement? Black children that are growing up and seeing this are scared. Like, anyone who denies racism is completely fucking delusional. Anyone who denies racism in America is completely fucking delusional. These successful white people who have this big platform and they're using it to spread negativity that like is gonna fester in your minds in a bad way. Yet everyone is criticizing the Black community for the riots and being violent. Like, yeah, it sucks that they had to be violent. It sucks that things got to that point where things had to get violent. And it's gonna keep getting to that point because you're still having Black people shot on the street for no reason besides a cop is having a bad day or he's angry, really. I have a charge, and like I couldn't imagine 20 years after this charge like ever having a cop say anything to me about it, let alone like thinking it was okay to shoot me because of it. So I was rewatching the video and my privilege factors, and I've definitely been scared of being pulled over by cops, but not like with the fear of God or like, you know, that anything really bad was gonna happen to me besides I was gonna get arrested or go to jail. So that actually leaves me with 9 privilege factors. Sorry to everyone that has to deal with that injustice every day. We live in a country where children are scared to be adults because they're scared to get gunned down by police officers. Yet the protesters are wrong, the rioters are wrong. Seems like the police have been leading out a protest on civilians for like years. Like every year, like 1,000 people or more are dead at the hands of police. And a disproportionate amount of Black people always dies. Black people make up 13% of the population, yet they make up like 33% of all of the police deaths. They're 3 times more likely to get shot than a white person. And everybody knows about certain police departments and just how fucking racist they are, and they sweep it under the rug. And I'm not saying that cops' lives don't matter, not at all, because clearly they do, and they also have the guns and everything to protect themselves. the police are cool. Like, blue lives matter. Like, really, like, of all the fucking lives that you want to worry about being mattering right now, worry about the cops. Like, they're good. Black people have been seriously way too fucking forgiving of us. So how are you really gonna criticize this community for rioting? Like, people destroy their cities for baseball games and basketball games, and you're condemning fighting for their social rights however they feel necessary everywhere around you. Check your privilege and use the privilege that you do have to help people who don't have that privilege right now and desperately deserve it.